Good morning, Golden Valley, and welcome back to another episode of GVTV, The Virtual Experience. Now, we've got a lot to do today, so stick around and get ready. I'm Horne, wearing something that isn't sweatpants, and this is GVTV. Grizzlies, welcome back to the show. I hope you had an amazing week. However, before we get started, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now, Grizzlies, with all this quarantine nonsense going around, do you want to get back in shape? Well, if so, I've got the perfect opportunity for you. Try participating in the Students Often Running season for this year. No prior experience is necessary. It's supported by nonprofit fundraisers, and students who join don't have to pay a penny. Nothing for apparel, nothing for shoe wear, nothing. All they have to do is show up and be willing to put in the work. If you're interested, sign up start today. Now, with all that running, you may be tempted to indulge yourself in a tasty snack. GVTV's Makenna is going to show us how to make some cloud bread. Let's take it over to her.
Good morning, Golden Valley. I'm Makenna, and today I am baking. Last time I made pancake cereal, and it didn't turn out too bad, so I'm going to be trying again. Today I am making a huge trend called cloud bread, and I'm not even sure if it tastes good, I just know it looks really cool, so today I'm going to try it out. So to start, you are supposed to crack 3 egg whites into a bowl and mix until frothy. Is that a word? And to stir, I'm using a fork. I hope that's right. So typically to whisk egg whites, you use an electric stirrer. However, I only had a fork, so this took quite some time. It's so hot.
2 hours later.
Okay, so after about 6.5 hours, I got the egg whites frothy. Next, we need to add 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. Next is 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Then I'm adding vanilla in hopes it doesn't taste bad. After combining the final ingredients, I had to whisk it together into a stiff consistency so that it would stay on the pan by itself. And then I preheated my oven to 300 degrees and waited for about 35 minutes. After the wait, the cloud bread was golden brown, so I took it out of the oven. Okay, so I just got this out of the oven. It was in the oven for like 10 minutes more than it should be, but it's not coming off. Whoa. Okay. It smells kind of like eggy, which is that good or is that it's kind of gross smelling. I don't know why it smells like eggs. And it kind of tastes like sweet scrambled eggs, if that makes sense. I don't know. It looks cool, but it just kind of tastes weird. So I would rate this like an 8 out of 10. But it's mostly for looks. It's just like a cloud. It's fun, but it's not very tasty. Alright, Grizzlies, that's it for me. I really recommend doing this because it's fun and there's nothing else to do but develop a new hobby. Let's take it back to our host.
Well, Makenna, that certainly looks delicious. I might have to go and check some out after the show. Please let it taste good. Please let it taste good. Anyways, the girls' dance team is going to be having a Snap fundraiser soon. More information will follow. Speaking of fundraising, the GVHS Band and Color Guard are having 2 of their very own. One of them is online where you can order some sweet and salty treats using the code below, and the other is at the Submarina California Subs on Carl Boyer Drive. It's on October 8th, so make sure to come out and show your support for Band and Color Guard. The GVHS girls soccer team is having one of their own as well at Chipotle on Wednesday, October 7th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Make sure you come out and show your support. Now, Grizzlies, do you know what Instagram Reels are? Well, if you don't, we've got you covered. Let's take it over to Leselie and Jake for a quick segment.
Hey Grizzlies! In the age of technology and the pandemic, social media is one of the best ways to connect with others. Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram might come to mind. But recently, a new platform was just released, Instagram Reels, a video sharing platform. We wondered, what potential does Instagram Reels have, and what does it offer that other forms of social media lack? Today we will be interviewing Maddie, Stella, and Savannah Shoemaker to see what their opinions are. First question, have you used any other social medias before Reels? And would you say that Reels is similar to TikTok?
Yeah, so before using Instagram Reels, I did use other social media platforms such as TikTok. Instagram Reels is very similar to TikTok in the sense that it's a bunch of short little videos from 15 seconds to 60 seconds long, and you can just swipe through and see what people have to put out to the world.
Have you replaced TikTok for Instagram Reels?
I did not replace TikTok with the Instagram Reels, but if TikTok were to be banned, I would probably do that.
Is growing a fan base on Reels easier or harder?
Growing a fan base on the Instagram Reels is harder, I would say, because on other apps, it's the individual app, but on Instagram Reels, it doesn't have its own platform, so I guess it's harder to know about.
What are some advantages?
I would say that Instagram Reels' biggest advantage over other social media platforms is that it's basically an app inside of an app. So not only do you have Instagram where you can see everyone you're following, your friends, your family, celebrities you like, posts, but then you can go on the Instagram Reels page and just scroll through anyone who puts out videos to the world.
What are some disadvantages?
I think the one disadvantage I see with Instagram Reels is that because it's based in a big platform, basically it's just hard to find out about unless somebody tells you, whereas with other apps, it's easy to find out about them because you'll just be looking through the app store and you'll see it.
Thank you, Leselie and Jake, for that informative piece on Instagram Reels. Now, Grizzlies, you may not know this, but there's actually a new club here on GVHS. It's called the Zoneta Club, and is meant for young men and women who intend to work to advance causes specific to women. For example, domestic violence awareness, refugee women, women's health, and many more. They have a Google Classroom site, and any student who is interested in joining should join their Z Club Google Classroom. The advisor, Ms. Mustafa, will be using it to post important information as well as the date for their first meeting. The code is below. I'm not gonna say, I have a lot to memorize, alright? Now Grizzlies, make sure to join the Wave Learning Festival and experience not at all ordinary programming, hosted by student leaders across the nation. Tutoring sessions will begin this Monday, October 5th. This is a great opportunity for tutoring, and registration is open now. Now Grizzlies, if your parents are feeling a little stressed from everything that's going on, the GV Pause organization has got them covered with their presentation, Dealing with Stress for Parents, opening on October 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. Okay, you need to be a little quieter, okay? The Hart District Choral Directors present First Fridays tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. Every first Friday of the month, our Hart District Choral Directors will present a special night. The evening will feature a variety of solo singers from all the Hart District schools. And with that, our show comes to a close. We really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to participate in any and all ASB events that are going to be posted on their Instagram. In addition to that, send some photos over to Yearbook at grizzlyyearbookgvhs@gmail.com. For the entire crew of GVTV, I'm Caleb Horne. Make sure to remember that we don't have school on Monday, and I'll see you back here next week. See you later.